Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with the next episode of the Bean Boy Legacy. I hope you guys are ready for more epic Stellaris gameplay, because I'm excited to give you guys more. I like this game. It's really fun. I really am looking forward to more DLCs for this game, even though more DLCs means buying more things. Alright, let's see what we get. We can get a new leader trait. We could go hum for stability or more amenities. I think feedback loop seems nice. Alright, so I haven't really done anything since last time. I did queue up some buildings to start constructing, but that's about it. Okay, we found another one of those over there. That's nice. Let's go ahead and build another outpost. After you finish searching that, I would like you to go survey out here. Weird heat blobs. Interesting. I think at this point it might be a smart idea. Oh, hold on. The blood is hitting an apex here. Construction on Asterion I has continued at an exceptional pace, but the emergence of the viscous substance is no longer limited to just the foundations of our installations. Hemorrhaging fissures have been discovered in multiple locations. Initially, only non-native objects were affected by the substance, but now it is spreading indiscriminately. The material has now consumed a large portion of the surface and is rapidly congealing into thick mineral coagulate that has surrounded Asterion I. Though costly trial and error, engineers have found a way to mitigate further damage as well as effectively harvest the substance. This was the only possible at the expense of ceding significant ground to the goo. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we can kind of use that as more of a agriculture, or not agriculture, a mineral mining world. That seems fun. We'll have you go around here and scan out all this stuff. Do we have enough influence to build a new star station? We do not. We're close to it, but we do need some more. Alright, hopefully these guys have not really gotten a good chance to expand in this direction, so I can just quickly snag this and kind of seal it off, and then we can just change directions and go this way. Alright, beautiful. That's going to let us finish that. Let's go ahead and pick our first Ascendance perk. Chance for rare technology. Maybe. Leader experience gain, leader upkeep. I mean, our leaders don't die. We could do that. I don't really care about shared destiny. Empire size from planets. Edict fund, mastery of nature. One vision. Or, you know what, we'll take technological ascendancy. I've always been a fan of that one. Yeah, anomaly research is nice. Go ahead and beef that up a little bit more, so eventually when we get into, you know, doing that sort of thing, it shouldn't be too hard for us to do.
New knowledge blooms.
Of course, you know, a million gorillion different things. We have Warmind. Yeah, we can take Warmind. Warmind seems good. Logistic understanding seems fine, too. Alright, nice, good pop growth. We could get this for clearing blockers. Terrestrial sculpting. Honestly, I think it is a good idea to, I think it's time to start investing into our military a little bit. Let's go to the fleet manager, and let's go ahead and beef this up a bit. We do have a pretty high command limit, I won't lie. We'll set that to 10, and then we'll push that to 5. Alright, how much would this cost to reinforce all? It's a bit expensive, but I think it'll be worth it to make ourselves a little bit stronger, just so we have a less chance of getting killed. Thankfully, no unemployment over here. Let's do a quick pause, and let's go ahead and see if we can build. I'm going to say about 2 more of those. We get another event. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway. The spaceborne lifeforms, which we call Tianki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of accessing, my bad, not assessing. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases, okay, sure.
A new voice calls out in the darkness.
Alright, so we got ourselves a Tianki chilling out with us over here. That's fun.
The wild expands.
The wild expands. I actually really like her voice. It's kind of nice. Alright, get the next
Clarity spreads.
outpost building. The Bean Boy spread across the stars. Let's see if I can
How
reach out and
curious.
maybe colonize up here. Look at
The
that.
wild expands.
We got that little baby over there. Actually, I'm gonna let you build this one next when we have the ability to. I want you to finish off this area first, and then let this area get searched out before we start building into it. Alright, and it should be good to go. Alright, cool.
System witnessed.
Alright, let's keep looking around and see what we can find.
How curious.
Ooh, another anomaly. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Let's go ahead and pause. We got a lot of things to look at. More research. I'm going to say no. I'm going to go for the improved deflectors, and then let's see if we can grab ourselves a new one of these. Building and district for strategic resources and upkeep reduced. Orbital bombardment damage, defense army, habitability, max districts, and terraforming speed. That doesn't... that sounds whatever. I am a sucker for building defenses, so maybe we'll eventually take this. I would need the research for the asteroid artillery, though. We have macro engineering, which is what? Mining and research. Okay, so that's for stations. That's terraforming speed and cost. Alloys per metallurgist per mining station and local system. Okay, that seems interesting. Kilo structure upkeep, starbase upkeep, and then kilo structure build cost. I don't really know what kilo structures are, but I'm sure I'll find out eventually. I think for now, I would like to take... Let's take unyielding.
A path must be chosen.
I'm an unyielding enjoyer. Okay, we found an abandoned gateway. Interesting. Alright, we've got some ways to go.
Growth continues.
Alright, lovely. You can start heading up and over this way. We are getting very close to having
grows wiser.
the ability for that. Let's take a peek and change this
observed.
up. Menial drone resource output. Yeah, we more resource output sounds nice. We're doing pretty okay so far. I'd like to keep that up if possible. Alright, one more flip around and we will be good to go to build this star base. Let's go ahead and set that up. We're going to go to Flumph. This place is looking okay so far. Let's take a quick pause and see if we can upgrade anything over here. Requires root complex on the planet. Interesting. A root complex. Do we not have a root complex? Maybe that's like something to upgrade? I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our research buildings. That seems like a good idea. Let that go through and build. Yeah, minerals and food and all that are looking pretty good.
System observed.
Flumph. Let's see. That's okay, so that's our main planet.
The wild expands.
Let me think. Alright, we have no blockers we can clear right now. Heartgrove, Molt Gut, Think Stem, Singing Cliffs, Harmonic Core, Threadway, and Command Bulb.
New knowledge.
Let's do a Molt Gut. Alright, new technology to look at real quick. Give me 1 second. Ooh, we could get a new ship type, or we could go for habitability. Let's do this one since it's just cheap and quick, and then we could circle back and forward. Ooh, that's the wrong thing, my bad. Alright, go build that starbase over there. Once you are done, I would like you to go survey this, survey this, survey this, survey this. And depending on what this looks like over here, we might stop at this place here. So let me just add it to the chain.
Clarity spreads.
Let's see. Can I start terraforming this planet? Is the real question. How does one terraform a planet? I'll look at that a little bit later. I think I actually might need that one technology from before.
The path is laid.
Alright, we're gonna get to pop
Growth
this here.
continues.
That's nice. Impenetrable border. Sure. Alright, starbases have their hull points and damage increased. Starbase capacity and upgrade. Boardable damage. Win in a defensive war with another empire. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. That's going to produce us some more unity. That sounds nice. Alright, you're doing pretty okay over here. This seems to expand off in a different direction. So, I think what I will have you do is head off to this side over here. Alright, what are you up to right now? Go build that last starbase. And then I'll have you start expanding out and towards this direction. A lot of planets we can't really do too much with, unfortunately. We'll have to terraform them soon enough. Eventually start backtracking and doing some of these things over here. Is there anything we can upgrade on Flumph right now? We can upgrade some more of our buildings.
Clarity spreads.
Actually, what I might
Growth
do
continues.
is... Well, here, real quick. Got a couple things popping off right now. Let's go to Flumph. I'm gonna say let's build... Actually, food seems fine. I'm gonna build some of you. Get our mineral production up a little bit more. Seems like a good idea. Alright, you may head over to here so you can just chill out. Go ahead and move up there and go build up that starbase. Yeah, I want to go for the ones that have, like, the most resources. See what's up and around here. Oh, you did that pretty quickly. Huh.
Growth continues.
Alright, yeah, I want to focus on
New
constructing up
knowledge
this way.
blooms.
Alright, let's see what tech we just got. Army damage. Yep, that sounds good. Planetary infrastructure build speed, or... Yeah, more minerals is nice. Let's see if we can set up any of the, where are they? The edicts. Are we producing any of that stuff? No, we're not producing any of that right now. Fortify the border. Yeah, no, I don't really have anything I want to activate right now, so I'm just gonna leave that be. Because once you finish here, depending on what this area looks like, I might have you stop colonizing this way, and you might just come back and start
New
researching
knowledge
anomalies. Alright, we got the Unity. Yeah, we can do the Energy Siphon. And then let's go ahead and do this one here.
A new chance to learn.
Alright, you got that built. We're getting pretty close to having enough influence to building up the next starbase.
Horizons widened.
Research station output seems nice. Let's go ahead and upgrade our ships. We do have a pretty comfortable amount
Vessels
of,
strengthened.
like, stuff, so I might go for a bit of an upgrade here. It's a bit pricey, but let's do it. I think we should be totally fine. Alright, go ahead and get you your last thing here, and we're going to do one of those. Okay, this planet can only support 19 districts. That makes sense. Okay. Where are you, Mr. Builder? Go build, please.
System observed.
It's kind of funny. Does this actually just have no resources here? I guess not. It's kind of weird. I don't think I've really seen that before.
System witnessed. Growth continues.
We are but motes of dust before the giant giga beasts of the stars, and they will eat you, dog. Don't ever forget that. The giga monsters of the stars are not your friends.
Expands.
Let you go ahead and survey up and around here afterwards. How much more do we need for this one? A couple more. I'll come back and look at that in a second. Anything I want to build on Flumph right now? Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade those. Upgrade that too. Oh, did we get a level up? Explorer, sensor range, survey speed, anomaly research speed. Yeah, we'll take you as a... No. I do not want to dismiss you. Please and thank you. That sounds like a bad idea. Alright, lovely.
Clarity spreads.
Once this place is sealed off, I think I'm going to start building a space station here at Amara. Terraforming focus or planetary infrastructure. Yeah, we'll do more build speed. Field manipulation. As a counselor, research speed, chance for field manipulation, or industry. We'll go industry. Alright, you are building that over there. Scanning is going pretty well over here. You head over to that once you're done. I want you to finish out this side of the galaxy first. Actually, yeah. That's gonna let us upgrade our stuff. That seems like a solid idea. 2 more ticks and we'll be able to build this next star post, and we have a ton of more people ready to level up. Alright, non-corruptible, unyielding. Or trickster. We'll do unyielding. Non-corruptible, mindfulness. Are you a planetary governor? You are. Yep, yes please. And then you are our leader. Resources from jobs or... Okay, we need resources. We have a good amount of planetary build speed modifier, so I think doing more of that seems like a good idea. Yep, there's the little placid Leviathan. I want to go look at him. Where is he? Let me see him.
System with
Come look at these little
path is
guys.
laid.
Oh, they're kind of cool. I like them a lot. That's nice. Okay, interesting. We found a new group of people.
Horizons widened.
Let's see if we can maybe talk to them. Mature Mauler. Deviancy and amenity. Yeah, deviancy and amenities sounds fine. Alright, and then I've got nothing I want to put in there right now, so that's no big deal. I know you want me to put something in there, game, but I don't want to... We don't have any bad traits right now, so it just kind of doesn't really make too much sense to do that. Alright, you are good to go over there. Let's have you start expanding outwards in different directions. We actually do not have
Clarity
that
spreads.
much influence right now. Go ahead and build that. Yep, we always love more starbase capacity.
New knowledge blooms.
Blue projector beam. Yeah, we could do blue projector beam. Why not? Does Flumph need anything built?
Clarity spreads.
No, Flumph is doing fine. Ooh, that is a pretty giga place. We might want to head over there like ASAP.
Growth continues.
Also, let's build stuff over here, and let's get ourselves a... Do I want to do a singing cliff? Yeah, we could do a singing cliffs. And then let's do a couple smelting pools. I guess if we're going to do that, I guess I can just change what this is. Replace it with an avatar's cradle. And then replace this with maybe a... we could do a tendril cradle. Actually, no, we'll do the bone garrison. Alright, we are apparently over naval capacity. I didn't realize that. Alright, you finished building that. Go build that next. Yeah, I think once you're done over here... Let's pause the game real quick. Let's see who just leveled up. Yeah, we're gonna give you Scholar, too. Alright. That is not inside the Empire, so you can just go ahead and start researching that anomaly. I mean, nobody here has, like, negative trades, so no reason to take that. We'll just hold on to it for now. Alright, apparently we're going to be meeting a space... Okay, hold on. A lot of our stuff is not really doing anything right now. I'd like you to head up into here. Alright. You may head over to this station over here. And then you go build that over there. I want to see what this little cluster pocket is. But we just bumped into another ship right there, which is interesting. It seems like they're another fungoid like we are, which is interesting. Alright. Okay.
Growth continues.
Let's see. What's the situation on Astarion right now? Doing pretty okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade these buildings.
We have
Sure.
a situation. System observed.
Are you able to do that? Yes, you are. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, I want to focus on expanding this way, because if we're going to have to compete for this space over here, I don't want to compete for this space over here. Alright, sub-light speed, or defense platform. Yeah, we'll take Guardian. Available envoys, spokes node, trust cap. Well, we can take another available envoy. That seems kind of like a nice idea.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time...
Game, I know what an anomaly is. You don't have to tell me.
Horizons widened.
Alright, we get a new research to take a look at.
Roots of wisdom deepen.
Alright, let's go ahead and take planetary
Horizons
infrastructure
widen.
speed. And then... energy credits. Alright, when you're done with here, we'll take a small peek at the other direction. Go ahead and set you up. What are you doing right now? Alright, you just finished that. You may go ahead and head over here and start researching this new anomaly. Alright, That should be built
Growth
soon.
continues.
Do we have anything we can put in here just yet? No, we're getting close. How is Flumph doing on buildings?
Clarity spreads.
Okay, apparently these aliens are hostile to us. Interesting. I would like to keep the curators in our land and have them as our allies. Yeah, that seems actually pretty useful. We have a breathing rift. The anomaly found close by Litherian vortex, however unlikely, appears to be some type of rift in space. It's possible the great mass of Litherian vortex somehow caused it, but its nature is beyond our understanding. The rift not only refracts and blocks light, but seems to actually draw it in and then push it out repeatedly, as if it were breathing photons. Okay. We could do that. I think that's just the cutoff there.
We have a
Sure,
situation.
we could do that as the project. I'm assuming this is it. Actually, no, it's not. I'll leave you there for a second, just in case there's something to take a look at. Okay, you can fall back
The
for
wild
now.
expands.
Okay. Alright, let's take a quick pause, because we are now going to have to start paying attention to this sort of stuff. We're going to have to upgrade that to a starport. Because whatever's going on here, it seems like they already have a space station. Okay, so we cannot expand up in this direction. That kind of sucks. So you are going to head over to here. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, what can you do? It's there. Alright, can you go here and then... I guess just start getting ready to build that up. And then I guess we can just more focus on checking out this way. Or I guess we could also go this way too. I do got to keep in mind that these guys are hostile, so I'm going to have to get ready for combat potentially.
Horizons widened.
Alright, what do we got over here? And it's energy credits. Chemical digester. Aside from obvious safety concerns, the artificial creation of volatile motes is an extreme... Okay, that's for volatile motes. I would like this, please and thank you.
The wild expands.
Alright, let's take a little pause. We have this new starbase here. I cannot upgrade this just yet because we don't have the tech for it, but I can start making this thing a bit stronger. Let's do gun battery, into... Do we want to do this? Communication jammer, target uplink computer. Well, let's do target uplink computer. And then let's build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. Actually, you know what? 6. Yeah, okay. I guess we have a capacity at 6, so I can just take it up to that. That's fine. Alright. We do have another planet over here we could reach out to and start colonizing. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, we need a little more biomass, so we'll take a break from building buildings, and then we'll do that when we can. Alright, I think that is going to be it for this one today. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, if you guys have any tips or tricks, always let me know. GalaxyGorilla out.